Have you ever felt a gentle whisper of guidance deep within your being, a faint echo urging you toward an unknown path? This subtle nudge, often overlooked in the noise of daily life, is your higher self, the wise, compassionate essence within you that yearns to communicate and guide you toward your highest potential. However, many of us miss out on this profound wisdom simply because we haven't learned how to truly listen. This oversight can lead us astray, away from our true purpose and potential. To prevent this, it is essential to understand that the journey of self-discovery and spiritual alignment begins with embracing the present moment. More than just a fleeting point in time, the present serves as a powerful gateway to connecting with our higher self. Across various spiritual traditions, the present moment is revered as the only true reality, while the past and future are seen as constructs of the mind, distractions that pull us away from the essence of life unfolding right before us. But how can one truly align with the present and tap into its transformative power? Picture yourself walking through a dense forest, your mind tangled in worries about the uncertainties of tomorrow or lingering regrets of yesterday. In such a state, the forest's beauty, the melodious chirping of birds, the gentle rustling of leaves, and the rich fragrance of the earth becomes mere background noise, lost in the chaos of your thoughts. Yet, if you pause, take a deep breath, and immerse yourself fully in the moment, a remarkable shift occurs. The forest awakens around you, and in its aliveness, a dormant part of yourself stirs to life. This awakened self is calmer, more receptive, and deeply connected to the present. It is in this state of heightened awareness that the whispers of our higher self become audible, gently guiding us with wisdom and clarity that often eludes us in the rush of everyday life. Aligning with the present moment is akin to the ancient art of mindfulness, a practice that encourages us to engage fully in each experience without judgment or distraction. It doesn't imply neglecting responsibilities or avoiding future planning, but rather approaching each moment with conscious awareness. When we wash dishes, we feel the warmth of the water and the smooth texture of the plates. When we eat, we savor each bite, noting the intricate flavors and textures. Wisdom from various traditions echoes this understanding, such as the Zen parable of the tea ceremony, where the simple act of preparing and drinking tea transforms into a profound practice of mindfulness. Every step, from boiling water to pouring tea, is done with complete presence, turning the ordinary into the sacred. By embracing such mindful practices, we create space for our higher self to communicate, offering guidance that is always available, patiently waiting for us to truly listen. Why is the present moment so powerful and transformative? The answer lies in the fact that it is in the present where the noise of the ego subsides. The part of us that clings to the past or anxiously anticipates the future, feeding on regrets, fears, and worries. When we ground ourselves in the now, the ego's grip weakens, allowing our true essence to shine through. This essence is free from societal expectations, fears, and the scripts we have been conditioned to follow. It embodies pure wisdom, an intuitive understanding of our life's path, and untapped potential waiting to be realized. Thus, aligning with the present moment is not merely about practicing mindfulness. It is about creating a conduit through which our higher self can guide us, helping us navigate life with authenticity and purpose. Opening our hearts and minds to the present moment allows us to access the wisdom that has always been within us, patiently waiting for our attention. As we deepen this connection, we begin to notice subtle yet profound signs. An inner nudge to take a different route on our daily walk, a sudden spark of inspiration while fully immersed in a task, or an overwhelming sense of peace when we truly listen to someone without distraction. These moments are not random. They are whispers from our higher self, guiding us toward alignment with our truest desires and aspirations. The more we cultivate this awareness, the more attuned we become to the gentle yet persistent voice within, leading us toward growth, fulfillment, and inner harmony. The practice of tuning into the present moment mirrors ancient traditions of mindfulness, which teach us to engage fully with our experiences without distraction or judgment. It involves approaching life with an open and curious mind, embracing each task, whether mundane or profound, with full presence. Consider the Zen practice of the tea ceremony, where each step, from heating the water to sipping the tea, is carried out with intentionality and awareness. In this seemingly simple ritual lies a profound lesson. By immersing ourselves completely in the moment, we cultivate a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. This level of presence allows our higher self to communicate more clearly, offering insights that might otherwise go unnoticed in the busyness of daily life. By embracing the present moment with full awareness, we create space for profound transformation and self-discovery. When we engage in daily activities with mindfulness, whether it's feeling the rhythm of our breath, observing the play of light through a window, or simply listening to the sounds around us, we enter a state of presence where the mind's habitual chatter begins to quiet. In this stillness, our higher self can speak to us more clearly, offering insights and guidance that often remain hidden beneath layers of distraction. Over time, this practice cultivates a deeper trust in our inner wisdom, reinforcing the understanding that we already possess the answers we seek. It is through this ongoing dialogue with our higher self that we learn to make decisions with greater clarity, respond to life's challenges with equanimity, and embrace opportunities with courage and confidence. However, the journey of deepening our connection with the present moment requires patience and persistence. The modern world constantly pulls us away, filling our minds with endless distractions and obligations. It's easy to fall back into old habits of overthinking, worrying about the future, or ruminating on the past. The key is to cultivate a gentle, non-judgmental awareness, returning to the present moment again and again, like a traveler finding their way home. Simple practices such as mindful breathing, body scans, or even brief moments of stillness during the day can serve as powerful reminders to anchor ourselves in the now. Each time we consciously choose presence, we reinforce our connection to the higher self, gradually transforming mindfulness from a practice into a way of being. As we continue to align with the present moment, we begin to notice how our perception of life shifts. The ordinary becomes extraordinary, and we develop a newfound appreciation for the simple joys that surround us. Whether it's the warmth of the sun on our skin, the laughter of a loved one, or the quiet solitude of an early morning, these moments of presence connect us to something greater than ourselves, reminding us that life is not merely a series of tasks to complete, but a continuous unfolding of experiences meant to be savored. In this state of heightened awareness, synchronicities become more apparent, creativity flows more freely, and our decisions become more aligned with our authentic purpose. Ultimately, by living fully in the present, we open ourselves to the infinite wisdom and potential that reside within us, allowing our higher self to guide us with clarity, compassion, and unwavering support. The power of the present moment lies in its ability to dissolve the illusions created by the mind, illusions of separation, limitation, and uncertainty. When we are fully present, we no longer operate from a place of fear or doubt. Instead, we access a profound inner stillness where clarity and insight reside. In this state, our higher self becomes more accessible, offering guidance that aligns with our true nature. This is why many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of cultivating presence through daily practices such as meditation, conscious breathing, and mindful observation of our surroundings. These practices help us shift our focus from the constant mental chatter to the richness of the here and now, where true wisdom unfolds naturally. Imagine engaging in a simple, everyday task, washing the dishes, walking in the park, or sipping a cup of tea, with complete presence. As you bring your full attention to the sensations, sounds, and textures of the moment, something remarkable happens. The habitual thoughts that cloud your mind begin to fade, and a sense of peace emerges. In this stillness, your higher self speaks, not through loud declarations, but through quiet knowing and gentle nudges. This inner voice guides you with a sense of certainty that transcends logic, helping you make choices that resonate with your soul's deepest desires. By consistently practicing presence, you strengthen your connection with this guiding force, allowing it to illuminate your path with greater clarity and purpose. The journey toward aligning with the present is not about perfection, but about consistent effort and awareness. Life's distractions will inevitably arise, and the mind will wander. But each time we gently bring ourselves back to the moment, we reinforce our connection to our higher self. Over time, this practice becomes second nature, allowing us to navigate life with greater ease, resilience, and wisdom. The present moment, once overlooked, becomes our greatest ally, revealing answers we have long sought and offering profound insights that can shape our lives in meaningful ways. Through conscious presence, we discover that the wisdom we seek is not outside of us but within, patiently waiting to be embraced. As we deepen our connection with the present moment, we begin to notice a profound shift in our perception of life. The once mundane aspects of our daily routine transform into opportunities for self-discovery and growth. Simple activities like feeling the warmth of the sun on our skin, listening to the rhythmic sound of our footsteps, or observing the subtle changes in nature become gateways to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. In these quiet moments of awareness, the higher self communicates its wisdom, offering insights that align us with our true purpose. This shift in perception fosters a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the present, reminding us that each moment holds the potential for transformation and enlightenment. However, aligning with the present moment requires patience and dedication. In a world filled with distractions and constant stimulation, it is easy to lose ourselves in the noise of daily life. Our thoughts, often racing between past regrets and future anxieties, pull us away from the richness of the now. Developing mindfulness as a daily practice can serve as an anchor, helping us return to the present with greater ease and awareness. Whether through meditation, deep breathing, or simply pausing to observe our surroundings, these practices cultivate a sense of inner stillness that allows the voice of our higher self to emerge more clearly. Over time, the practice of presence becomes a natural state of being, one in which clarity, wisdom, and peace flow effortlessly. The true power of living in the present lies in its ability to dissolve the illusion of separation between ourselves and the universe. When we are fully present, we realize that we are not isolated beings but part of a vast, interconnected whole. This awareness fosters a deep sense of unity and harmony with the world around us. We begin to see the synchronicities and patterns that guide our journey, recognizing that every experience, whether joyful or challenging, carries valuable lessons from our higher self. In embracing the present, we unlock the doors to our highest potential, stepping into a life of authenticity, purpose, and profound inner fulfillment. As we continue to embrace the present moment, we cultivate a deeper sense of trust in the unfolding of life. No longer consumed by the need to control every outcome, we learn to surrender to the flow of existence, understanding that each moment carries with it the perfect opportunity for growth and self-realization. This surrender is not passive. Rather, it is an active engagement with life as it is, free from the burdens of resistance and attachment. In this state of presence, our higher self gently guides us, revealing opportunities and solutions that we might have otherwise overlooked. The journey becomes less about striving and more about allowing ourselves to be led by an inner wisdom that knows what is best for our soul's evolution. One of the most profound realizations that comes with being fully present is the deep sense of inner peace that arises when we stop seeking fulfillment outside of ourselves. We begin to understand that true contentment does not depend on external circumstances, but rather on our ability to embrace and appreciate what is happening right now. This realization frees us from the endless pursuit of happiness in material things, relationships, or achievements, and instead directs our focus inward, where lasting fulfillment resides. By consistently tuning into the present, we strengthen our connection with our higher self, which offers clarity and direction without the need for external validation or approval. The path to presence is not without its challenges. Doubts, fears, and ingrained habits of distraction may arise, attempting to pull us away from the here and now. However, each moment provides an opportunity to gently bring ourselves back to awareness, to recalibrate our focus, and to reaffirm our commitment to conscious living. Over time, this practice transforms our relationship with ourselves and the world, enabling us to respond to life's challenges with greater wisdom, resilience, and grace. The present moment becomes a sanctuary, a place where we can always return for guidance, healing, and a deeper understanding of our true nature. As we continue to cultivate presence, we begin to notice how it positively impacts our relationships, creativity, and overall well-being. Being fully engaged in the moment allows us to connect more authentically with others, listening with genuine attention and empathy rather than being preoccupied with our own thoughts. This deepened connection fosters stronger, more meaningful relationships as we become more attuned to the needs and emotions of those around us. In our creative pursuits, presence enables us to access a state of flow, where inspiration and intuition merge effortlessly, allowing ideas to surface with clarity and originality. Likewise, our mental and emotional well-being flourishes as the constant pressure of overthinking diminishes, replaced by a profound sense of calm and acceptance of what is. Another powerful benefit of living in the present moment is the heightened awareness of synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem to guide us along our path. When we are present, we become more receptive to the subtle signs and messages that our higher self and the universe continuously provide. Whether it's encountering the right person at the right time, stumbling upon a book that answers a pressing question, or experiencing moments of profound inner knowing, these synchronicities serve as affirmations that we are aligned with our true path. By acknowledging and embracing these signs with an open heart, we deepen our trust in the journey and strengthen our connection to the divine flow of life. Ultimately, the practice of being present leads to a deeper sense of self-awareness and empowerment. We become more conscious of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, allowing us to respond to life with intentionality rather than reacting impulsively. This heightened awareness helps us break free from old patterns and conditioned responses, enabling us to make choices that align with our higher purpose and values. Over time, presence becomes a way of life, an ever-present source of guidance, clarity, and fulfillment. Through this practice, we realize that the wisdom and answers we seek have always been within us, waiting patiently for us to slow down, listen, and embrace the beauty of the now. As our awareness of the present moment deepens, we also develop a greater sense of self-compassion and acceptance. In the stillness of the now, we come face to face with our true selves, without judgment, without masks. We begin to see that our perceived flaws and past mistakes do not define us. Instead, they become valuable lessons and stepping stones toward growth. This acceptance fosters a sense of inner peace, freeing us from the need for external validation and self-criticism. We learn to embrace ourselves fully, recognizing that every experience, whether joyful or painful, is an essential part of our journey. With this newfound self-compassion, we allow our higher self to guide us with greater ease, unburdened by doubt and fear. Living in the present moment also helps us cultivate resilience in the face of life's inevitable challenges. When difficulties arise, we often react with resistance or avoidance, seeking refuge in thoughts of a different past or an imagined future. However, by staying grounded in the present, we develop the strength to confront challenges head-on with clarity and courage. We realize that every moment offers an opportunity to learn and evolve, and instead of feeling overwhelmed, we find empowerment in taking one mindful step at a time. This shift in perspective enables us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace, trusting that our higher self is always guiding us toward growth and healing. Over time, our commitment to presence transforms not only our inner world, but also the way we engage with the external world. We become more attuned to the beauty and interconnectedness of life, appreciating the simple yet profound experiences that might have previously gone unnoticed. The laughter of a loved one, the feeling of a gentle breeze, or the colors of a sunset take on new significance as we immerse ourselves fully in each experience. In this state of heightened awareness, we recognize that life itself is a sacred journey, and by embracing the present, we open ourselves to the infinite possibilities that await us. Through presence, we align with our higher self, allowing it to illuminate our path with wisdom, love, and unwavering support. As we continue our journey of presence, we begin to notice that life unfolds with a sense of synchronicity and effortless flow. The more we surrender to the present moment, the more we realize that everything happens at the right time and in the right way. This realization fosters a deep sense of trust in the universe, allowing us to release the need to control every aspect of our lives. Instead of resisting change or fearing the unknown, we develop an openness to new possibilities, knowing that our higher self is always guiding us toward our highest good. This trust allows us to embrace uncertainty with confidence, understanding that each experience, whether expected or unexpected, serves a greater purpose in our personal evolution. With presence comes a profound appreciation for the small, seemingly ordinary moments that make up our daily lives. We begin to experience life with a renewed sense of wonder, seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary. A simple walk in nature becomes an opportunity to connect with the rhythms of the earth. A conversation with a friend turns into a moment of deep connection, and everyday tasks transform into acts of mindfulness and gratitude. This heightened awareness enriches our experiences, making life feel more meaningful and fulfilling. Through this practice, we cultivate a heart full of gratitude, which in turn attracts more positivity and abundance into our lives, reinforcing our connection with our higher self. Ultimately, the practice of living in the present moment leads us to a state of inner harmony and alignment with our true purpose. We realize that fulfillment is not something to be found in the distant future, but something that exists within us, here and now. By embracing each moment fully, we become active participants in the unfolding of our own destiny, co-creating our reality in alignment with our deepest values and aspirations. This journey of presence is not a destination but an ongoing practice, one that allows us to live with greater joy, authenticity, and purpose. In the stillness of the present, we find the answers we seek, the peace we long for, and the profound connection to our higher self that has always been within us.